What I just said to Mike before we started this recording is someone screwed up in the scheduling process of these episodes. Either writing scripts or just posting the episodes in certain orders. This one and the early episode are in the wrong order. One comment at the very start. I don't do sequels. You just did one! Literally from the same team that you were bragging about how I can't do sequels, but this one's special because she's from my Multiverse Avengers. Oh, I lied. Technically, the other one was a prequel, so he's not a liar.
That's not what I was thinking you were gonna say, but we'll get to the tease at the end later.
Okay. So
for now, this is what if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper. I'm not sure when this is supposed to take place. This just kind of feels like a generic Avengers lineup, a good lineup with Wasp, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Widow, and this time, unlike Steve, Peggy wasn't frozen. She was sent through. She was sent through the multiverse, and just happened to.
Yeah, go ahead.
And just happened to land in present day.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. Did them finding the Hydra Stomper, was that an end credit scene last season? Because I swear to God, I was having deja vu watching that scene.
I don't remember.
I swear we've seen that. That was just so familiar. I swear to God, I was having deja vu.
Maybe it was in one of the trailers?
I don't know, but I know I've in my brain, I would borderline bet my vehicle that I've seen that freaking scene in something before. Also, welcome to hey, you got some Black Widow in my Winter Soldier.
That's exactly what this was.
They even Winter Soldiered her suit, where Steve in Winter Soldier had the exact same thing, just all silvered out. She had the exact same thing, all silvered out. Instead of what's his name? Robert Redford's character. We had Secretary Barnes. We had Frank Grillo and all them still, but since Hydra's not around, they're just normal people that are actually doing their jobs.
Which is kind of refreshing, actually.
Yeah. We had the same exact relationship with Black Widow with the same exact haircut. Yeah, they just very much went, hey, we're going to do some exact repeats of some certain stuff. And then I love how we got I mentioned Violet Evergarden last season, and then they got shipped off to an island that looked exactly like a thing regarding the exact end movie of Violet Evergarden.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, here's the thing. This had as much going on as the last episode, but it was done better.
I think it's because they blended the two ideas more seamlessly together.
Yeah, this was a lot better thought out. And they had to do something that wasn't Hydra. So they're like, well, Black Widow is in Winter Soldier. What if we just did the Red Room? Because you probably can't use it for anything else.
Yeah, and they honestly do a pretty good job at that.
Yeah, it is. And having it be the Red Room was great. I forgot to check, whoever was voicing Natasha this time around did a fantastic job.
That's Lake Bell.
Oh, that was Lake Bell again? Okay, yeah.
And the reason I know that is because her voice sounds, I mean, she is the same voice as Poison Ivy in Harley Quinn, but
That's right.
like I hear that voice, and it's like, yeah, I can just tell that's Lake Bell, but she sounds close enough to Scarlett Johansson that, you know, it does the job.
And this is not a slight on Scarlett Johansson whatsoever. I just don't think the movies cared. It was very nice to hear Black Widow speaking Russian.
That was nice.
Because it gets to the point where you see Black Widow in certain other media, and people nowadays are thrown off when they hear her speak Russian and then go, "Why did? Oh yeah." Yeah, they had a lot of the, like I said, a lot of the Winter Soldier stuff in there, which was nice. They had the little bit in the start of Avengers, which was nice. Having Wasp in there was a nice touch because for those that don't know, Wasp was in the original drafts of the first Avengers movie, but Whedon
Yep.
didn't get to keep her in. So that was nice. That was a very great little touch there. Oh, what was I going to say? And then we got through all that. That was pretty basic. We just didn't have Falcon in this, which I was kind of waiting to see if he was going to show up for 2 seconds. Then we get through all the malarkey of finding out Steve's in the Red Room, that he's pretty much Frankensteined into that suit, and that he stayed awake because the suit was giving him life.
Yeah, that's interesting. Very. I like the more leaning into the hard sci-fi of these shorts.
Yeah, sci-fi and horror for a little bit at
Yep.
the end. He also got some freak ass Fallout in there too. Freaking anime nightmare Nuketown. Hi, neighbor. How are you? Good to see you. The fake American freaking town in. Oh my gosh. No, that was it was like Fallout mixed with, oh, what was the name of the thing? It got canceled because it went super stupid near the end. Westworld?
Probably.
Am I thinking of the right thing? I think I'm thinking of the right thing. I believe it was Westworld. But yeah. Also, you little heartstring tuggers. Ever since the what I want to say wasn't a nightmare sequence, the fake world that Scarlet Witch put everyone in Avengers the Age of Ultron, I always thought to myself, I don't know how Cap's story ends, but I wanted it to end with him this is my original. I wanted him to end with him dying and then waking up in heaven, and then Peggy giving him shit for missing their date.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
originally what I wanted. Or just to be like, you're late. Never show Peggy, just have him turn around and cut. And then when we got into Endgame and we got to see him go back and spend his life with her, I was very happy. Did you notice that they played this song from that scene when they were on the little gazebo deal?
Yep.
That was a nice touch. I liked how they kind of changed up that she had already killed the leader of it, and then Melina was the leader of the Red Room with cybernetic legs this time.
Honestly, I think she makes a better leader of the Red Room than the actual leader.
Yeah, that was weird. I was not shocked about one thing and kind of shocked about one. Not shocked that we didn't see Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Because, oh boy, was that not received well. And then 2, we didn't see Yelena.
Or the Red Guardian.
Yeah. Well, I'm not as shocked that we didn't see the Red Guardian because they didn't go break him out of a prison.
True.
I
But
was
yeah,
because
Yelena's missing in this too.
because she had to get rescued out of the Red Room when something goes wrong. Or no, I should say she got cured out of the Red Room and then tried to find her sister. So it's kind of like, I'm wondering if they couldn't get Florence to come in and get her
That's
the lines.
That's probably why, because they got Rachel Weisz back, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. And the whole fight, I was kind of okay. So remember how I said that this season they were like, hey, remember what would be really great if we told some story about dads? Last time, before we got college dropout party boy Thor, we had like 4 episodes in a row that were the saddest shit on the planet last season. We haven't gotten a so-called sad ending yet. I thought we were going to get one here.
Oh, did you think this was going to be the one where Steve dies?
No, I thought this was going to be the one where Natasha and Peggy die.
Oh. No, the reason why they can't do that, and
that is because, again, we don't know setups because they didn't show any inkling towards a grander scheme this time around.
I only know what's coming because sometimes there are spoilers that are unavoidable.
Yeah. But the ending of this might be my favorite Owatu line reading in all of What If. They have her, Tasha's going to go off with Peggy. They're going to go look for Steve. They're sure he's this. And he's like, I am the Watcher and this and that. And her story is not over. And she has to go on and what in the hell is that? All pretense of talking like a proper person goes right out the window for that amazing off-guard line read.
Oh, Jeffrey Wright is so good.
And then we wake up in medieval times with Nick Fury and Scarlet Witch, who, correct me if I'm wrong, that was Elizabeth Olsen?
It was.
These must have been recorded before Multiverse of Madness. Because after her comments, she very much sounds like she's okay with not doing Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, I would love to know exactly when she recorded this because she has obviously said some things.
She said some things, but I'm also wondering if and when this was recorded, if they went, hey, what if we don't do things with your character and you get to do something different? But now I gotta, oh boy, I need to look at Disney Plus because I need to look at this. Disney. That's not what I want. Okay. Marvel. What If Season 2. What if Helena found the 10 rings? Then what if the Avengers assembled in? So we have 2 episodes before we're now back to 1602. So I'm wondering who's going to get ripped out of those 2. Because Kahori, I'm going to now assume that's how that's pronounced. Never heard this character ever.
I'm wondering if she is a new character, like introduced in this series, because I've never heard of her either, but I'm excited for her debut.
Oh boy. Everything I'm finding is Kahori is an original character created by Ryan Little. or was created in the character in collaboration with the Mohawk Nation, like a historian, Doug George. Her name, Kahorty, is a real Wolf Clan name, meaning she stirs the forest and she is someone who motivates those around her. And adds, in her debut adventure, Kahori will live up to her name. Wow. So yeah, this is the original What If character. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
It looks like What If a Native American was put into Avatar, which I really like that design. Huh.
Yeah, we will be talking more about her story next time.
But yeah. Oh boy. What? No, they wouldn't do that. No, they would not do that. My brain went, they're in 1602. Who are the Avengers fighting in 1602? And then my brain went, really cool idea. And then went, no, they're not having that character debut in What If before he's in a movie. Do you know
I know what
I was thinking instantly?
I'll say this. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility.
I don't know if they have the balls to do that. Oh, okay. Could you imagine if the casting of that person, this is never going to happen. This is nothing. Never, not going to happen. If the debut of the character in the casting shows up in What If, voicing the character, and you're like, that's who's played him in live action.
The internet would lose their mind.
That would be the most watched thing on Disney Plus.
Easily.
I can't think of a more. You put him in what? We don't even know who the Fantastic Four are yet. I'm talking about Doctor Doom for all of you who are not catching the hint. Supposedly it's going to be Matt Mikkelsen. Which, if it is, I'm going to be like, wow, do none of you care if it's appearance in Doctor Strange? Ay. Okay, but yeah, no, this is really cool. Avengers in 1602 is something I'm very okay with. So, yeah, how many episodes of What If is there?
9.
That's what I thought. So there's one more left that hasn't debuted yet. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah. This was really good. Like I said, this is a better version of packing a bunch of crap into an episode and moving at a lightning pace and it being done really well.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're gonna go on a slight tangent here. My number one complaint about superhero movies that people make is they only ever make this complaint when they cannot come up with another reason for why they did not like a movie. There was too many characters involved.
Yeah, no.
That complaint means you don't understand how script writing works.
Like a movie. The world doesn't just revolve around one character.
No, not even that. People bitched that Spider-Man 3 was bad because it had too many villains in it. And I will say it could have done without one less villain. But here's the thing. Guardians of the Galaxy had like 7. And Captain America the Winter Soldier had like 5.
Even Batman Begins had like 3 minimum. Possibly even a 4th.
Do you know what the difference between all those movies and Spider-Man 3? The script was good, and they were put in for the roles that needed to get filled versus going, put Venom in it! But I don't have a spot for him. Make it work! There's few things I agree with John Campea more than anything. The script is what makes the use of characters good, not the amount of them. Do you remember how many fucking characters were in Endgame total?
A lot.
The difference, they were put in a spot where it didn't matter. There was 300 characters on screen at one point. Don't make comments unless you actually know what you're saying. The script is what makes the set of characters bad, not the amount of characters. But oh yeah, all right, Mike, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on all the various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterbox.com/CoachK42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and that place at Ren Pop Culture. You can also find us on YouTube, on Podchaser. Please support our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. You can escape, so do we.
Absolutely, and you can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero. It's mostly on Twitch and YouTube. All right, until next time, we will see you all later.